Wow, belly full. Throw up a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, swallowed it. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. What up, people? I see y'all starting to pile up in here. How is y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. What is going on? We are here. We are live. Why not? Why not? And it's late too. It's 5 minutes to 10 and I'm just now getting this thing started. Sorry, this is the first video that I'm giving you guys today on this channel at least. Your boy's been busy. And I'll explain why in a minute. But without further ado, what up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing good as well. Y'all, we are here. We got a live stream. We gonna keep it short tonight since it's already late. I'm gonna give y'all 2 videos tonight. Just the two. Your boy's been busy all day. As y'all can see, the sweaters are here. I just put it on. This is the first time I wore it. Literally, like, I put it on 5 minutes ago, went to the bathroom, I was checking it out, and I had the biggest smile on my face. I was like, yo, I like this. I like this a lot. Y'all, they're here. They got here today. My boy Fernando was over here helping me fold them. Well, he was folding. I was knocking out orders. But they will be on the website tomorrow. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For my Patreon supporters, you guys are going to get access to them tonight, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That means I got to get out of here very soon so that I can get them up on the website for you guys. But yes, there's only going to be 100 of these available. I'm super excited. Oh, and I didn't realize they're going to go up all the way to a 5XL. I didn't even realize. Fernando was telling me. He was like, yo, you got these in a 5X. I was like, I do? I didn't even know. So there's going to be from small to 5XL. It's going to arrange in various sizes depending on what size you're going to get. So it's anywhere between 5 to 20 that are available in any size, any given size. Extra large, and double XL is going to be about 20 each of those. But small and 5X is only going to be about 5. There's only 100. There are only 100 available. But yes, we're here. No, what? Unfortunately caught the Rona, but love your videos. I'm so sorry, Brianna. I had it myself. That thing sucks. I hope you get well soon. Everybody, wish Brianna a get well soon. She said she got the Rona. No. Feel better, baby. Feel better. David, what's going on? First live. Yes. If it's your first time hanging out with us, make sure you let us know in the chat. First live stream, FLS. Let us know. First live with Artofkickz. But y'all, we're about to get into this video shortly, man. We're about to get it here. Shout out to everybody that's been on the website copping merchandise today as well. I'm going to be shouting you guys out at the end of the live stream. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. I keep lying. It's not 100. It's 99. This is number 100 right here. I'm wearing one. So it's only going to be 99 available. And this is 2XL, so that's one less for the 2XL. It's only going to be 18 left now. But y'all, we is here. I see my regulars up in here. I see my channel members. I see y'all. What up, Chris? What up, Wilfred? What up, Steve? Got a moderator up in here. What up, Crazy Paranormal? I think Desiree messaged me on Twitter. I got to go check that out. I've been crazy busy, but I got to go respond to her over there. Renee, I see you up in here. 010 Maid, I see you up in here. V-Man, you make it to every video everywhere. Like, what do you do? How is you everywhere, dog, every time? His post notifications work. Or she. I'm not sure. But your post notifications work. I know that much. Y'all, we about to get into this video. I was just, you know, running off at the mouth to wait for people to pile up in here. We got close to 500, and there's something going on in the corner of this video that I'm not too thrilled about seeing later on. And I don't know if these girls are reacting to this thing or dancing. I don't know what's happening here. But we're about to find out, I guess. We're about to find out. Y'all, this is Chills. Shout out to Chills. Top 10 scary videos no one was supposed to see. I like the title of that. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get it. That sounds painful.
We're not meant to watch these top 10 videos because these are the scary videos no one was supposed to see. Number 10, Haunted Hospice. If you were made
What's a hospice?
to wear a straitjacket, wouldn't you go crazy? Published by Facts and Mysteries in September of 2021, Alan Oliver and his team enter a haunted hospice and find a patient in disorder within.
What's a hospice?
The creepy patient is first seen sitting on the floor near an open doorway, rocking back and forth. His back bandages are covered in red. As they continue to watch him, he stops rocking and is sitting still, but then he starts back up rocking again. As the cameraman approaches the patient, something is thrown at him. Though the patient doesn't even turn around, this causes the cameraman.
Did this man throw a bat at this back of this man's head? That's messed up. And then he ran as if he's the one that got attacked.
To flee, and a moment later he captures this on camera.
What's that? Is this man face peeling off? And like face peeling off. And then they also look like there's something on his face.
It's uncertain what this thing is.
Evo.
It looks like a demon whose
Evo.
face is covered in red. The figure has sharp devil-like ears and is captured peering out from behind a doorway for a moment. Upon seeing it, the cameraman runs off again. The creepy creature is again caught later on camera, peering out from behind a ledge.
Meu Deus, cara!
The sight of him causes our cameraman to get sick.
That thing looked demonic, like the devil's worker. I feel like that thing would have been more active in trying to attack them if it was really demonic.
He is doubled over, coughing uncontrollably. It's not.
Maybe if you were to back away from all this dust, you wouldn't be coughing so much.
Not clear if he is sick from this demon's appearance, or maybe the demon sent him some sort of curse. What kind? We don't know, but we could probably guess. All we know is this was something no one was supposed to see. Number 9, Bedroom Poltergeist. Just let this poor man sleep. Captured by Really Haunted in February of 2021.
Oh yeah, we know Really Haunted. We know them very well. Their house is really haunted.
This poltergeist isn't playing any games. It means business. The scary video shows a brutal encounter with an angry poltergeist that left this man marked up on both his back and arm. The homeowner is in bed when he hears something banging in the hallway. He goes to check on the noise. When he opens the door, he is catapulted back into the room, where he lands on the office chair and computer desk.
That sounds
Something
painful.
pushed him, and hard. As he's recovering from his shock, the banging continues in the hallway. He manages to shut the door, and then something starts rattling against it as well. He sits against the door.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't understand how this man ain't moved out this house yet. Some protector he is. He is not doing a very good job of protecting his wife from this spirit or entity. Hell, what could he do? They was laying in bed together and the wife got dragged out the bed by the feet. You're supposed to protect and provide for your woman. Maybe you're providing, but the protecting, you kind of fell in there, buddy. How you still got this woman in this house with this demon?
And it continues to shake. Really haunted, right? I spent the rest of the night behind the door trying to stop it coming into the room.
So, you telling me in the morning you woke up and you went out the door? Where was the spirit at then?
Right after I am pushed, there is what sounds like a creepy laugh.
That sounded like his own laugh, like he laughed at himself. That sounded like he laughed at himself. Watch.
I spent the rest of the night behind the door trying to stop it coming into the room. Right after I am pushed, there is what sounds like a creepy laugh.
He laughed. It sounded like he laughed at himself. Don't try me. DJ Tiggs, thank you for the $10 dono. Michael, shout out from Riker. Lexi, Danny, and Mike, family hour. Hey, they in here. They watching us together. I'm glad y'all was able to gather around for some scary tonight. Shout out to the family. D2 World Life, the people in these ghost clips are crazier than me. Yes. Nope. Not me. Those shirts are coming in a couple of weeks, you guys. They're coming in a couple of weeks. Thank you for everybody that's been patiently waiting. They're coming. Gosh. Y'all, we got a new channel member. Thank you. Thank you for joining the family. David, first live. I'm telling you, he laughed at himself. He forgot he laughed at himself.
Not sure if that noise comes from me or the ghost.
You see? Talk about, I'm not sure that noise came from me or the ghost. Boy!
I'm guessing the ghost.
I'm guessing you.
After all, this isn't the first time this poltergeist has made an appearance, but it's certainly the most aggressive so far. Number 8, Hotel Ghost. We've all seen the scary movie Hostel, but that's a fear of the living. The following is a whole other fear to have to contend with. This CCTV footage has something more in store than orbs and dust.
Is this a bathroom or a sink in the hallway? If this is a bathroom, it's huge. Look at that door. That's massive.
Recorded in October of 2014 at a hostel.
Oh, it's a hostel.
The footage shows a girl leaving the bathroom and washing her hands and face at the sink in the hallway. As she retreats from the sink heading toward her room, a small shadowy figure leaps at her and she stumbles forward. She turns around to look for the pushy perpetrator behind her, but finding nothing, continues on and slowing the video down, you might take note that there is nothing on the ground to stumble over. You can also see the shadow figure clearly in the video. It propels forward, pushing the woman to trip on her own 2 feet. Is this hostel haunted by an aggressive ghost? And why is this creepy ghost so catty? Number 7. Bedroom encounter. This scary video shows someone in bed, clearly terrified. About what? We don't know yet, but we're about to. Found on the channel Faxels in September of 2021. This clip has been trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. The man keeps his camera aimed steadily at the bedroom door. Soon the door bursts open on its own with no one standing behind it. As the man pulls his covers aside and fearfully gets out of bed, he turns to the other side.
Woo!
only to find this creepy creature receding from the corner. The man springs from the room and races away, but the creature with its pitch black hair like appendages and its two beady glowing eyes remain on the back of our eyelids.
Yo, that looks so dope.
Is this just a nightmare caught on camera? Well, actually, I have tracked it to the YouTube channel of one Danny Donahue, who is a horror director. So while the original may just be fictional nightmare fuel, it's done its job. It's fueling our nightmares. Number 6, a more...
Yeah, that was some good cap right there. That was some good cap. Make a movie out of that cap, baby.
This alien blob. Sometimes you've just got to see to believe. Published by Swan Link in August of 2021.
So we got a bug on the window, right? Clearly, this is a bug of some sort. Maybe a spider on the window. This is what you call reaching. This is reaching.
She writes that she installed home security cameras and was alerted to this
Kind of look like a little crabby.
outside her home in Canberra, Australia. The creepy figure captured on film looks like a glowing amorphous blob with strange tentacles. At first, the figure shortly appears like it's blobbing down the street, but then ascends into the sky.
It's... Not tonight. I can't tonight. Not tonight. Oh, freaking blob descending into the sky. No, that's a bug on the window. The clear as day that the camera is right there. It's right there at this window. Oh my God. Look, man. The internet. Oh. My brain is too big for this. My brain is too big for this. Ah, what's this? Oh. Scared me.
Climbing through the air.
It's not in the air. It's on the window, right?
And then the clip ends. Do you have...
You see this right here? You see this big piece of glass that you can just see through so clearly? This piece of glass is called a window. You know, it's called a window, and this right here is called a bug on the window. And we're viewing this from a camera that's in the windowsill. You know?
Any idea what this alien-like creature could be?
A bug, maybe, of some sort. Maybe a spider on the window.
Whatever it is, these creatures apparently have appeared in more places than one.
Yeah, they appear on windows sometime. Like this time.
Katie B writes in the comments, I am from Texas and have seen something similar here before.
I'm pretty sure everybody has. I've seen it. I mean, I saw it today. I was driving my car, right? And there was a bug on my window. I mean, it was an arachnid. It was a spider, you know, but it was on my window.
But have not caught it on camera.
I didn't need to because it happens too often.
If it's on opposite sides of the world in Texas and Canberra, who knows where else it could be.
Literally everywhere. Literally everywhere.
They're coming for us.
Yeah.
Number 5,
Okay.
Ghost Race. When you're in a foot race with a ghost, you'll never win. Published by Werewolf Radar in March of 2021, a ghost was tracked across several home cameras in Ohio. Or was it?
That's just a naked white boy. That's just a naked white man. That's why he looks so white, because he's naked. He's running. He was escaping from his girlfriend's house because her parents got home and they were doing something. They were doing something. And he had to get out of there. That's why he was going so fast. He was butt naked and he didn't have no clothes. He had to jump out the window.
The ghost is this transparent figure seen streaking in the...
He's not transparent. He just
dark along the grass line. The figure appears out of the darkness and then glides on its way beside the sidewalk until it's out of sight.
Yo, this boy was running so fast. Hell, I would too if I was naked. I would be running extremely fast because I don't want nobody to see me. I live 5 blocks away. I'm trying to get home as quick as possible. It's 2 in the morning and I woke up my girlfriend's parents.
Several videos of the mysterious figure are posted on the local Facebook group. According to reports, a caller phoned the police around 11 p.m.
This man was running so fast, the dang on doorbell camera couldn't even pick up his movement. Yo, it could be a ghost, but it's just funnier if it was a naked man.
Claiming to have seen a young girl sprinting around the neighborhood.
That was the girlfriend. The young girl that was sprinting around the neighborhood, that was the girlfriend. She went outdoors looking for her boyfriend because she figured, hey, he couldn't have gotten too far. I mean, he's naked. He got to be out here hiding somewhere. Now it's starting to make sense. Now I'm starting to sound right and not crazy. Don't you agree? Y'all thought I was crazy, right? Nope. Not me.
Officers reported to the area and saw a child who fit the description.
I told you he was a boy. He was like 16.
One officer is reported as saying, "I was surprised by what I saw. The person appeared to be a small child running too quickly for a child."
He was short. He was short.
When he exited his vehicle and searched the area, the child was gone.
I told you. I knew it. I knew it.
Viewing his dashcam footage later, he captured no one on camera. So
that's just a jock on the dang old football team at the local high school. That's why he can run so fast. Duh. Duh.
What could be happening here?
He almost got caught. Butt naked.
Is this a child?
Yeah, he's 16.
Fast-running adult? Or a ghost? One thing's clear, it wasn't supposed to be seen.
Do you know why? Because he wasn't supposed to be at his girlfriend's house at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Number 4, spirit turns the handle. This scary spirit isn't going to wait for a mere mortal to let him in. Published in July of 2021, Margarita Survev writes, "My kitchen cabinets are opening and closing with a sound. I hear someone talking and walking up and down the stairs, but as soon as I pull up a camera, it stops. But finally, I got it. So what did she get? A girl is seen entering the kitchen. After a moment, the door behind her swings wide open, and it doesn't just pop open. The handle can be seen turning on its own before the door opens with nothing behind it. One of the girls calmly goes back to close it, but I have a feeling this isn't the end of their poltergeist activity. It's only the beginning." Number 3, Grudge.
See, that girl... Y'all don't lock the doors to your home. I make sure my doors stay locked. Rather, I'm inside or outside, because shouldn't nobody be walking, nobody or nothing should be walking through my door unannounced and unwelcomed. That's why I lock the doors. If I'm not expecting you, you don't come in. Understand? Understood. Not me.
Girl has a grudge. Some dance parties end poorly. This was one of them. Published by Breakman in August of 2018, this haunted image has been gaining traction in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community.
Oh, you know the Spanish they don't play when it comes to the guys and ghosts and stuff. They very, very superstitious.
The scary image shows a group of girls dancing, clearly having fun and oblivious to the wallflower buzzkill behind them.
Yeah, she's a buzzkill, all right. That's the friend that they invited over that they're trying to get her to blossom out because she always be one to stay at home and to herself, and she's just a boring friend. They trying to get her to... This girl will stay at the house so much she pale. She don't even got no tan to her. I thought they were Spanish. She don't look Spanish.
Who seems left out of the party, and for good reason.
Yeah, because she's an introvert, and she's probably what emo? She might be one of them.
The creepy figure sitting on a bed beyond looks like the girl straight out of the Grudge. Her long hair like curtains around her pale face.
See, these girls, I thought they were trying to run away from her. These girls dancing. They just not even bothered by her. They're like, yo, we just gonna leave her over there.
Dark eyes in a white dress. She sits glaring, her dress fanned out around her.
So look, somebody get this girl some water so she can get up and start dancing too. Girl, why you gotta be in such a sour mood all the time? Why you can't get up and dance like everybody else? You see them girls having fun, you know you want to have fun too. You just trying to be different. Your boring self.
But all the girls seem oblivious to her anger, or even to her mere presence. Does this Grudge girl hold a grudge against someone at this dance party?
Yeah, herself. She got a grudge with life. She got a grudge against life. She don't like nothing that's happy and joyful. She just wants to be sad, mad, and angry all the time. Girl, you better stop. That junk does not pay the bills. It does not pay to be sad all the time. Better get up and dance.
Judging by her face, I'd wager the answer is yes.
Somebody in the chat says she dehydrated. Get her some milk.
Number 2, haunted homework. You might refuse to do any of your homework after watching this mysterious clip.
What are you talking about, William? Chills is hella entertaining. I am enjoying the heck out of this video right now. It's just funny.
Published in September.
I remember this little girl. This little girl is about to do the best Nope, Not Me I've ever seen.
Of 2021 by Mystery of the World. This scary video is home security footage filmed in Mexico. In the video, a girl is standing at a small table doing her homework. It's a little past 8 p.m. After a moment, some papers on the table start blowing across it. At first, you might assume it's a
Yo, this girl doing her homework and she see that paper. She's like, nah.
breeze, but there doesn't appear to be
Yo! I told you, she does the best Nope, Not Me in history. She looks at that paper, she was like, I might be 5 years old, but I know paper don't supposed to move by itself. Nope, not me. She gone, boy. She dipped.
Said. At first, you might assume it's a breeze, but there doesn't appear to be a fan or any other wind source in the room.
That was the best Nope, Not Me ever.
The girl races out of there, but returns hesitantly shortly after. When she does, the paper starts blowing again, this time fluttering clear.
She did it again. She did it again. Yo, watch over here. She gonna come back. She gonna come back.
Of there, but returns hesitantly shortly after. When she does, the paper starts blowing again, this time like, fluttering
nope,
clear off of the table.
Nope, I'm gone. I'm gone. Nope.
A few harder items are also heard being thrown to the floor. Then the girl's entire pencil box falls beneath the table, and her pencils rattle from it.
Nah.
Next, the table moves all together.
Nah. They got ghosts. They got the real ghost in there. That little girl know what's up.
Rattling to one side, its legs dragging across the floor. What does the poltergeist want with this girl? Whatever it is, I think it's time this family found a different place to live because this place seems seriously haunted.
Nope.
I've got a challenge for you.
Yo! She was like, not me, not today. I'm gone. I got the hiccups.
Number 1, open up. Now this situation is terrifying.
This kind of looks familiar. I think this dude is about to say something crazy.
This Ring camera footage captured a crazy guy trying to get the woman inside to open the door, and his reasons are certainly disturbing. The stranger tells the woman inside that he just has a couple of questions for her. In fact, he tells her this repeatedly like a broken record, saying, "Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you."
Shit. Hey, whatever questions you got, I can hear them right here. Not only can I hear them through the door, but I can hear them through my doorbell. So go ahead and ask away. No, can you just open the door so I can ask you face to face? I don't need to be face to face to you to answer your freaking questions. You either gonna ask the questions or step before I come out with my shit.
The repeated nature of his script is one of the scariest parts of this video. He then continues to ring the bell and knock insistently while peering inside. He repeats his mantra asking, "Are you sure? Are you positive?" while continuing to leer in and knock.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions.
I don't care if you rang the doorbell. You ain't coming in my house, fool. Ring all you want.
He even appears to try the doorknob at one point. Finally, he gives up and leaves the front step. As he's walking away, he looks to be holding a bag with something in it. When he reaches the sidewalk, the male homeowner speaks to him through the Ring system, asking who he is, and his answer is chilling. Although the man doesn't tell the homeowner who he is, he calmly explains that he is looking for the girl in the house to open the door so he can take her life. The man then reasonably requests that her husband should encourage her to open the door. He repeats his terrifying goal a couple times and notes without prompt that
This is somebody that I would call the police on. The police needs to do something about this individual. This individual does not need to be free in the streets and they know where I live. Because this person could easily come back to the house and attempt to get in. They need not to be... No. Heck no. Nah. I would stay strapped all the way up. All times. Me and my baby. Here, girl, let me show you how to use this. Let this man come to the door again. You better not be afraid to use it. Bow, bow.
He's armed. The crazy man leaves again, but as he's walking down the sidewalk, you can...
Yeah, see, Chills narrated what that guy said. If you would have heard those words come out of his mouth, shoo!
Hear him say, "Are you sure?" repeatedly, amongst a lot of other ramblings.
Hey, Kermit, I don't know, bro. Look, if it's gonna affect the delivery, like, does the postal service know you by that name? Usually you should be giving your actual name. I wouldn't know the difference.
What?
According to 8 News Now, the woman inside the home had called the police during this ordeal and waited until their arrival. With the help of social media, the man was recognized and taken into police custody in Las Vegas later that morning and was charged for his actions. His identity is unknown and he was booked as a John Doe. Let's hope this John does some serious time.
Good. He was booked. The police caught up to him and got him and charged him that day. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So glad to hear. Y'all, I see the orders coming in on the website. Thank y'all so much. Again, for those that just made it to the live stream, we got one more video. We got 1,700 people currently in here, and the sweaters are here. The Ghost of Real sweaters are here. They will be available on the website tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 a.m. tonight. For my Patreon supporters, y'all be on the lookout. Only 100 available. I know they're gonna go so quick. Some of the sizes won't be available by Monday. I'm pretty sure. But y'all, we got one more video. These scary videos are freaking Sceptics out. I feel like I stuttered twice saying that sentence, but hey, It is what it is. Is this an old box television? And what's up with this super grainy video footage? I guess we're going to find out. Y'all ready? I'm ready. I'm going to shout out everybody that's copping merchandise at the end of the live stream. Let's get it. What up, Perks? Thank you for the dono button. Oh, I remember this clip. We've seen this clip. Watch it, watch it. Get out the street, old man.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is
Slap
Ham.
Ham.
Today we're looking at some scary videos that can't quite be explained. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content. Just like this. YouTuber Mario Lara is no stranger to the paranormal. For the most of 2021, he's been posting his experiences with the supernatural to YouTube. His latest encounter seems to be one of the most frightening to date. Mario owns a party supply shop in Mexico. For months, it's been exhibiting some very unsettling and inexplicable events.
Oh, no mames. I think I know this place. I think I know who this is. I'm scared.
Items often move without reason, strange whispers can be heard after hours, and ghostly figures have been spotted haunting the shop.
Mario got that.
Despite its
OTV.
cheery, bright appearance, the premises seems to have a sinister presence lurking within it. Mario has decided to
This man done upgraded his camera, but he didn't upgrade the TV.
set up some cameras and other equipment
Oh, I see a flat screen up here. What looks like an Xbox controller. My bad. I'm just looking at that box. That big old box.
in order to get evidence of the shop's eerie haunting.
Old school.
In this clip, early in the evening, some strange activity begins to manifest.
Man.
Watch what one of the cameras caught.
Is that? Okay, knocking over a pack of cups. That's real
We can
scary.
already see things beginning to move as some items fall off the shelf, seemingly all on their own.
That could have been a rat. Could have been a rat. Causing pack of cups to fall down. Darn it, I can't read Spanish.
Later in the evening, as one of the investigators decides to get some rest on a sofa, something eerie happens in the background.
Let me see. Footage so grainy. Ah, TV turns on. And it's staticky. Nah, not me. Not me. I don't like it.
Then, around 30
Hey. I don't think these old TVs had remote controls. Because this TV straight looked like it's out of the 60s.
seconds later, this happens.
How? Yo, the TV's getting closer to you. He's a hard sleeper, y'all. That's his problem. Not me. I would have woke up the second that television turned on. And it's scooting towards him? No, I would have heard all of that. I would have been out of my sleep. Look at that. It's going to hit him. It's getting so close. I think the TV's trying to get your attention, buddy. I think the TV's telling you need to wake up so that it can scare you more. Or maybe something's about to jump out of it and attack him. That would be awesome. Oh, now, wait, now he want to wake up.
As you can see, the TV slides across the floor towards the sleeping man.
Nope, not me. Get up, boy.
Not long after, the man is awoken by a loud banging noise. He jumps up and grabs a flashlight. When he notes the position of the TV, he seems perplexed.
Dang, that sound like gunshots. Yo, so you telling me it was that dark in this room that this man had to go get a flashlight? He couldn't even see that the TV had moved. It was that dark?
Next, we see footage of the investigator killing some time while playing a PlayStation VR.
Oh, it's PlayStation, not Xbox.
As his attention is fixated on the screen, something truly chilling happens in the background. Watch.
Where? PlayStation. Oh, it's the kid again. Yo, the movement looks different though. That's a ghostly kid right there.
A small, transparent form appears near the back of the room. Only its dark, short hair is distinctly visible as it moves in rapid blurs along the wall.
No, my mess. This fool got real ghost. That looks so real.
Staring at the man.
Look at that. The kid just want to play PlayStation 2. The kid did not get to play PlayStation before it passed on. It heard about it, but it didn't get to play. So it wants to play with you, but it's too afraid to ask. You see? He posted up. He wants to play. He's asking, hey, do I got next? Oh, heck. Oh, no. That movement was too creepy. I want to see it again. That was creepy. I want to see it again. Show me again. Woo! Nah. My Spidey senses would have been tingling and I would have ripped them VR shades off and screamed, ah! Oh, heck no. Where'd it go?
When the investigator later attempts to communicate with the entity, he hears strange sounds in response to his questions.
Si estás aquí conmigo, da una señal, haz un ruido. Que yo agradezco mucho. Eres una mujer.
What up, Tanya? Thank you, Tanya. Appreciate the $10, baby. Patricia, what's good? We having a good day. That's right, baby. You already know. Aaron Clark, I see you up in here. What's going on with you, big brother? Thank you for the 20. Oh, he too calm. That thing might get you.
Vuelvo a preguntar, ¿te tiene atada algo a esto? Ok, eso estuvo fuerte. Demonio que habita este lugar.
Stop talking. Stop talking to it, stupid.
Al demonio.
A camera shows a candle being blown out in an empty room.
Where?
The investigation team believes that the ghost of a child is dwelling in the store. They theorize that the child's spirit has an attachment to a particular item, a piñata of the Disney princess Moana.
That don't look like Moana. Moana? Whoever that child name is. That's an evil spirit, that little boy. He bad too. Somebody need to get his parents and whoop him.
A ver de los otros lugares donde venía el sonido, porque venía del área de los dulces, donde está la...
For now, the ghost seems relatively harmless, but no one knows how far it'll go.
Nah, not me.
Oh, Struth! It's nearly Halloween. If only Slaptam had some fresh merch to spruce.
Perks of being a wallflower. Thank you. New channel member. Red Heart. What's going on with you? We in here. Big baby.
Seance gone wrong. And you looking in the mirror in 40 years after realizing your job has stolen your youthful ambition.
Yeah, that's messed up. That is... Hell, it might be true too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, you know. For some people, at least. Hey, I remember this.
Footage comes from TikToker Paulina Lara 62, who is actually Mario Lara's niece from the previous segment.
Oh no, my man.
The footage shows Paulina alone in the back room of the shop where the investigation of the previous segment took place.
See, that just contradicts the last statement from the previous segment, was that the ghosts seem to be harmless now, but ain't no telling how much further it will take it. This is taking it further. Watch
what happened.
You see that right there? You see that? That's taking it further. This girl got dragged. Then she ran. I bet she don't work there no more. I bet you this girl don't work there no more. She was like, hey, uncle, I can't work at your store no more. Why? Look at the video footage. You're going to see why.
As you can see, Paulina appears to be dragged across the room by some unseen force.
Why they got the doll up there like that? Hey, y'all, I'm about to play Squid Game tomorrow. I found a Squid Game. I'm going to play the game on my gaming channel tomorrow. AOK Games. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to play red light, green light, baby.
One of her legs is sticking up in the air as she slides. To make matters even stranger, take a look at the wall near the doorway where the worker is dragged.
Wait, what happened?
This is the Moana Pinata that Mario believes is haunted.
And why would he just put it up there like that? Why his niece is over there working in the shop? Mad disrespectful. You was asking for a spirit to attack that girl. Now you done screwed up your relationship with your niece. Look at you. What up, Heidi? I see you in here yet again. Big baby.
The doll's arms and legs are stretched out as if hung from a cross.
That's messed
The doll
up.
never moves from its spot on the wall, but that hasn't stopped viewers from speculating that the creepy doll might be to blame for the strange events in the footage.
Possibly. That's weird. The spirits be attaching themselves to the oddest dolls, man. They always attaching themselves to some kind of doll. Why a piñata? They're so brittle. I would never understand.
Paulina later posted a photo on her Facebook page that shows just how scary this incident was for her. Hours after her shift ended,
God dang, you need to get that checked out. I ain't never seen a bruise that looked like freaking... It looked like space. Why does that bruise look like space? And is it getting redder as I'm looking at it? I swear this thing is getting... What? I got the video paused and I swear this thing is getting brighter. By the second, it's getting worse. Something wrong with my eyes.
her ankle is ringed with a dark black bruise. This is an ongoing saga that we'll definitely keep an eye on, and we'll be sure to post updates as they come to hand.
Nah, screw
In
that.
the meantime, check out Mario Lara's channel for all his previous evidence caught on camera. As always, there's links in the description box below.
The only way I could think of that happening is if they would have dressed somebody up in green screen. If you would have dressed somebody up in complete green screen, you could easily achieve that effect of pulling somebody and it looks like nothing was there. That girl in the background. Ooh, aliens.
Not many people can claim that they've had an actual alien encounter. Even fewer have abduction stories that experts believe to be credible. According to the Birmingham UFO group, this footage is one of the rare cases where they believe the victim's claims. It all started when a woman from Droitwich, England confessed to her husband that she believed she'd been abducted by aliens while sleeping. At first, he didn't believe her. He decided to try and put her mind at ease by setting up an infrared camera in their bedroom one night to record them while they slept, hoping that seeing evidence of her peaceful night's rest would be enough to convince her that the extraterrestrials had been nothing but a bad dream. Unfortunately, the video shows something very different from what he expected. In the clip, we can see the couple sleeping peacefully under a white duvet. A few seconds into the footage, the duvet rises above the sleeping woman. When it falls back down, it falls all the way to the mattress. The woman appears to be gone.
Whoa. Whoa.
According to the timestamp, the footage is sped up. Approximately 12.5 minutes later, the duvet billows up into the air, even higher this time.
Whoa.
When it falls back down, it lands on a prone body. It appears the woman is again peacefully asleep in her bed. The next morning, she once again claims to have been
Yo, that's crazy. I wouldn't put it past no aliens to be able to abduct. How you say it? I can't, look, you know what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't put it past no aliens to be able to do it like that. They just took this woman out of her bed while she was still underneath the covers.
abducted in the night. The footage seems to confirm it.
What up, Lauren? We in here, baby.
UFO investigator Dave Hodrian contacted the woman in the footage to further look into the events that were caught on camera. Hodrian sent the video off to 2 separate video analysis experts who were at a loss to explain what the clip showed.
Weird.
The woman in the footage, who wishes to remain anonymous, claims to have been abducted by aliens on 2 separate occasions.
I tried, but since we saw it again, I have to talk about it. What in the world was the husband doing?
Investigator.
Clearly he turned sides. He was facing outwards, now he's facing his wife. But look at what he's doing with his arms.
Dave Hodrian contacted the woman in the footage to further look into the events that were caught on camera. Hodrian sent the video off to 2 separate video analysis experts who were at a loss to explain.
Alright, so as this is happening, the big bulge in the dang on cover, watch the husband's right arm.
In what the clip
It's stretched out in the air, right? And then he goes back and forth.
showed.
Back and forth. You see that? And then he abruptly turns over and both arms are extended. It's weird.
Footage.
And look at his arm. Why?
Who wishes to remain.
And look, he's trying to get readjusted and his arm is still hyperextended. He's a big dude.
Anonymous claim.
Look at him. Why does when he gets readjusted in the bed and he has to move his arms around like this, like hey, like why does he have to do that?
Claims to have been abducted by aliens on 2 separate occasions. The first incident occurred on the 3rd of December 2010. At around 1 a.m, the woman got up to check on her daughters in bed. When she walked past a window, she noticed a strange disc-shaped object floating above the field adjacent to their home. The object began to glow and came closer to the house. At this point, the woman claims that she felt like the object was observing her, and that a strange feeling of calm washed over her, and strangely, she just went back to bed. Later in the night, the woman felt like she was no longer in her own bedroom. It felt like she was naked, lying on an unfamiliar hardened surface in a darkened room. Her eldest daughter was said to be kneeling beside her. She leaned in and whispered, "Mum, it's alright, don't worry. It's your turn, Mum, don't be scared, they're not going to hurt you."
They're just gonna use a lot of lube so it won't hurt.
Suddenly, she felt like she was floating down a tunnel of some kind. At this point, she was paralyzed and could only move her eyes. She could sense that there were several small beings standing around her. It felt like these beings were able to talk directly in her mind. They reassured her that no harm would come to her. The woman recalls several invasive experiments happening to her before suddenly waking up back in her own bed. She was naked, with her nightgown strewn on the floor some distance away. Frightened, she woke her husband up to explain what had happened. The The following morning, the woman felt sharp pains in her lower abdomen near her ovaries,
Oh yeah, she's about to give birth to an alien.
as well as an aching finger on her left hand. In the subsequent days, the woman became anxious about sleeping. It got so bad that her husband decided to install the infrared camera in their bedroom, which brings us to the footage we just saw. On the night this footage was captured, the woman recalls a buzzing feeling happening in her head before being taken to a room filled with the small beings once again. One of the beings began moving its hands over and around the woman's body, but not touching her directly, keeping about an inch or two away.
Yeah, man. Shit. Now I know how aliens get down.
Again, as if by telepathy, the being communicated, reporting a series of ailments that the woman suffered from.
Oh, snap. Yo, that would be dope. So aliens probably could live a very long time if they can detect, sense, and cure ailments.
Such as a stomach ulcer in her lower abdomen. Moments later, the woman felt a familiar rushing sensation, as though floating down a tunnel or corridor.
Alright, so if that's true, that the alien told her that she has a stomach ulcer, did she go and get it checked out by a doctor?
Without quite realizing it, it was the morning after. In the mirror, she noticed that she had 2 asymmetrical bruises around her lower belly. Certain that something strange had happened, the woman and her husband checked the security footage and were stunned at what they saw. The footage seemed to prove that she was abducted and removed from her bed for a period of time.
Yo, that's so crazy.
This case is far grander in scope than what we've been able to cover here. To read Dave Hodrian's full report on the incident, I'll put a link to the Birmingham UFO Group's website in the description box below.
That's crazy. I actually would want to go read that. Look at this. And look at, oh man, they didn't show the husband.
Strange things can happen in the dark of night, such as the bizarre events recorded and shared to TikTok by user Tracy Perez 408. The footage was recorded on an indoor security camera mounted near the ceiling of their bedroom. At the start of the video, we see a man asleep on the bed. Immediately, the footage becomes strange when something small and black seems to run across the floor and under the bed.
What? What was that?
30 seconds later, a sinister-looking hand reaches into the room and slides down the door jamb.
Oh, what?
Not long after the hand appears, the door slowly creaks open.
The door is slowly opening more by itself. Weird. And what was that thing that ran in the room? Clearly it's still there.
After a few more seconds, an unidentified object suddenly rolls into the doorway, crashing into the foot of the bed.
Oh, what the freak? Why? Y'all need to get up.
Things take a terrifying turn when the man in the bed begins to move.
Oh, what? That legit looks like both his legs are being pulled. Look at this man's legs. Yo. Oh, heck nah.
The man
This man know darn well he was being pulled.
awakens in a panic and tosses a pillow at his sleeping roommate. Seconds later, something strange happens to the chair in the middle of the room.
Talking about the white chair? Woo, woo!
With so many strange little details happening in this clip, there's been a plethora of theories suggested in the comments section. Some believe that the whole thing's a prank, perhaps orchestrated by another roommate. However, the moving chair, the creepy hand, and strange crawling black thing have left a lot of viewers on edge, suggesting that some kind of entity might be haunting this house.
That's the thing, is like, who in this video can you point the fingers at if there is fakeness? Clearly these two dudes was laying in the bed while there was a hand coming down that door. So who hand was it if these two guys were laying in the bed?
Do you sit prank or haunting? Let me know in the comment section down below.
It could have been a prank and a haunting. They could have just did so much in that video. Oh, I remember this clip.
TikToker Fernando Victoroli has uploaded some footage that has left viewers thoroughly creeped out.
I remember this.
The footage was recorded during a night shift at a train station.
I don't see how the person missed it though. It's clear as day. I don't see how you missed it.
Find them recording the train as they walk past it. See if you can spot anything weird as they walk along.
Here it comes.
They don't seem to notice that they've caught something strange in their footage.
Right there, y'all saw
Pay
that?
close attention to the train's windows. You may just see a creepy face staring back at you.
That's crazy. Don't need supposed to be nobody on that train.
The face, at first, is difficult to make out through the dark window. It's white with dark, sunken eyes. It appears for only a moment before the night shift worker moves on down the tracks, blissfully unaware that they're being watched by something.
Yo, who is on this train?
Obviously, it's very late at night and the train is parked at the depot, so there's no reason for anyone to be on board.
Exactly.
Could this be a simple case of pareidolia, the brain's tendency to see faces in inanimate objects? Or is there something more sinister at play here?
That's a
Take a
person.
closer look at the footage and draw your own conclusions. Just quickly, before we take a look at our last piece of creepy footage, remember to caress that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications.
Wait.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. And a completely free way to support our channel is to pulverize that thumbs up button there. When you're having a bad day, you might feel like a dark cloud is hanging over you. However, unlike the man in this footage from Tech World TV, you probably don't have any proof on film. The footage shows an older man walking across a busy street.
Man is unbothered by cars.
Watch what happens.
He's about that life. This man never looks out into the street. Nobody taught him to look both ways before crossing. He was like, yo, they hit me. I go, okay. I stay, okay.
There appears to be a strange black mass hovering just behind him as he walks, almost as if a shadow figure is perched on his back.
Man, I don't know about that one, maybe.
The man seems to take no notice of this bizarre shadow that seems to be tightly attached to him.
No, he seems to take no notice of these freaking cars that are driving by.
Some viewers have suggested that the dark shadow could actually be some sort of protective spirit, as the man walks across the busy road easily without being injured by oncoming traffic. So is this just an ordinary shadow, a shadow person, or some sort of guardian angel? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below.
Y'all, thank y'all for the orders. I'm about to shout you guys out. Coming to the end of this video. Y'all, we have made it to the end. Shout out to Slap Ham. Y'all, we got a few orders that done came through. Let me shout you guys out real quick. Steve says, save me 2 sweaters. Steve, I'm going to send you the link once I get it up on the website tonight so that you guys can get first access to it. What up, Christopher Hernandez? I see you up in here. Brent, what's going on with you, brother? Shout out to my usuals, my regulars. Thank you guys for the the Cash App donos. I appreciate it a whole lot. I'm going to need a new green screen soon, as y'all know. I'm going to need it. Andrea, thank you, sweetheart, for your order. David Manning, appreciate you, brother. Megan Green, I see you up in here. She done got 2 orders. Thank you so much. Karen, I see you up in here again. Y'all, we always got Karen up in here, y'all. Appreciate it. She is our favorite Karen. Ashley, thank you so much for your order. Seth, I see you copped a couple of things. Thank you, brother. Brandon, you as well. I see you copped a couple of things. Thank you. I appreciate you. Who else we got? Alexandria. Hold on. I should know this word. I should know this name. Lady, sweetheart, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Andrea, you're next. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And Caroline, thank you so much. Caroline. Wait, hold on. We got a bunch more. Jessica P. Daniel A. Mojo, thank you. Jasmine. Jamie, thank you guys so freaking much. I think we got a couple that just came through. Y'all, again, the sweaters will be on the website tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My Patreon supporters, y'all gonna get access to them tonight. You lucky bastards, with a 10% discount. Y'all getting that tonight. Y'all are getting that tonight. But nonetheless, thank y'all so freaking much. Your boy has had a long day. I was getting tired towards the end of this live stream, but I had a good time. Nonetheless, I'm going to be back in here again tomorrow. Y'all know I'm going to be back in here again tomorrow, but y'all know what time it is. You like this live stream, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, you can follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. The links to everything we watched tonight will be down in the description box below. To the next one. What you talking about, EV Black? So glad you're doing much better. Yes, you know it, baby. I beat that nasty little bug. We in here. We doing well. Ignite it. TNT Gamer. Thank you so much for the dono. Appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow in the live stream. I got to get out of here. I got some more work to do before I can turn in for the night. I got to get these sweaters up on the website. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, these aren't hoodies. These are just sweaters. I got some hoodies on the website, but this is the first time I've done sweaters, and I like it. I like it a lot. Y'all be safe. I'm going to catch y'all later. See ya.